Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on something maybe a bit hidden, software testing.
Yeah, it's definitely behind the scenes.
Right. You use software constantly, banking apps, streaming, whatever, but do you ever stop and think about, how it actually works without crashing all the time?
Mm-hmm.
So our goal today, our mission, is to simplify these four essential levels of testing. We want you to get what makes software reliable, functional, why it's so critical. Okay, let's unpack this.
And it's really more than just, finding bugs. It sounds like bug hunting, but each level adds real strategic value. It's all about building quality in for you, the user.
Absolutely. Engineered in, not bolted on later.
Yeah.
So where do we start? What's the first line of defense in making sure software isn't broken?
We start really small with unit testing.
Unit testing, okay.
Yeah, think of a unit as the smallest testable piece of code. Could be a single function, maybe a method, sometimes a class, just one specific job.
And who does this?
Developers. They write these tests themselves, right alongside the code, checking their own little building blocks.
Makes sense. Check the bricks before you build the wall.
Exactly. And what's fascinating here isn't just catching bugs early, though that's huge. A code base with good unit tests. It's much easier, much faster to change or add to later. It can, potentially save a lot on future development costs.
Right, strong foundations. Okay, so the individual bits are solid. What happens when you, start putting them together?
That's the next step. Integration testing.
Okay.
So if unit testing is checking the bricks, integration testing is checking how they fit together with the mortar. We combine different modules or services and test them as a group.
So you're looking at the connections.
Precisely. The focus is really on the data flow, the communication between the modules. Do they talk to each other correctly?
I can see how that could go wrong. Two things work fine alone, but together,
Yeah.
disaster.
It's a classic problem. Assumptions get made. This stage catches those unexpected communication issues or data format problems that unit tests just wouldn't see. And this is usually done by dedicated testers, not the original developers.
Gotcha. Checking the conversations between the software parts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so units are good, integrations are good. Now what? Ready to ship.
Not quite yet. We need to zoom out further. Next up is system testing.
The whole system then.
Exactly. Now we're evaluating the complete integrated system, running it pretty much like it would be in the real world.
Okay, so what are you testing for here?
Well, it's two big things. Functional needs, like does the button do what it's supposed to do?
Right.
But also, crucially, non-functional needs.
It's non-functional, like what?
Things like how fast does it load? Can it handle lots of users at once? Is it secure? Does it crash under pressure? Performance, reliability, security.
Okay. How well it works, not just if it works.
You got it. We're checking the overall interaction of everything and making sure the entire system meets all the requirements. It's basically the big stress test.
That feels super important. I bet skipping that causes a lot of headaches later.
Oh, absolutely. If we connect this to the bigger picture, system testing is often the final, technical validation before it goes out. It covers performance, load, reliability, security. Skipping this.
Right.
That's how you get those massive, expensive failures when software goes live because some big picture flaw wasn't caught.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've tested the bits, the connections, the whole system under pressure. What's left?
The final, and maybe most important, hurdle. Acceptance testing.
Acceptance.
Yeah.
So who's doing the accepting?
You, the user, or the customer. This is where we find out if the software actually meets the requirements from your perspective, the business perspective. Does it solve the problem it was meant to solve?
So it's not just, does it work technically, but does it work for me?
Exactly. It's often called user acceptance testing, or UAT. The actual users get their hands on it. Their sign-off means, yes, this delivers the value we expected. It's the ultimate green light.
Okay, wow. So let's recap this journey. We went from unit testing, tiny pieces,
The building block,
to integration testing, how they connect and talk.
the interaction,
Then system testing, the whole thing under real-world stress, checking everything.
performance, reliability, the works.
And finally, acceptance testing, does it actually meet the user's needs?
You got it. Each level builds on the previous one, adding another layer of confidence.
So what does this all mean for someone just using the software?
Well, this raises an important point, right? Why bother with all these layers? It seems like a lot. The goal isn't just finding bugs. It's this meticulous process to check that the system meets all the specified needs, delivering something robust, reliable, and, genuinely useful to you. It's about ensuring quality by design.
Quality by design, not by accident. I like that. So maybe the next time you use an app and it just works seamlessly, take a second. Think about all that hidden effort, that intricate testing world that ensures your experience is smooth. There's a whole lot going on behind that screen.